Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I feel like I say that in every single video, but I've been working, or I was working. I recently got laid off. It was the first formal layoff. I guess every time before that it was trade school, and because of my mom I took a layoff. And it felt like a breakup. It was so strange. I wasn't really expecting it. It was a little awkward, but I didn't cry, so that's a good thing. I guess projects were just slowing down and they were getting rid of some guys, and I was one of them, or the only one. That was actually one of the better places I've worked for. It was a great job. It was a great group of guys to work with. They were all super welcoming, super helpful. They taught me so much. So I definitely don't regret it whatsoever. And as I was leaving, they were like, I'm so sorry. We just have to get rid of some people. Things are slowing down. You're a great worker. So that was nice. It was a little reassuring. But today I figured, since I brought my tools home, I would show you guys. I'm gonna organize them because they're a mess, they're a disaster. But I'm gonna show you guys my top tools for ICI or industrial tools. My top tools that I've acquired for this job. I was there for, I don't know, a few months? I don't actually know. I was there long enough. But besides that, I've just been working my little butt off. I've been doing a lot better since the last videos. I feel like in the last videos you can see my mental health just... I got a therapist now, so we're gonna see how that goes. I got a new tattoo. It's not done yet. My dad does not like it. He is not happy about it, but it's my body, okay? Let me live my life. So this is a little bag that I always carried around with me. I also got this new bag. I won it at our mandatory apprenticeship meeting. It's pretty much the size of me, and it carries a lot, but you don't want to fill it up too much. I got some water bottles in there, coffee, headband, sweater, pretty much a whole wardrobe. One of their shirts. It's so awkward. When you go through a breakup, it's like, am I supposed to keep the sweater or do I not keep it? Am I supposed to throw that out? I don't know. I've also wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who's left super sweet comments on my videos, asking where I've been, and just leaving some good feedback. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I got a mess. This is what was in that bag, and I'll have to put it in here. So this bag, oh boy, this bag's got a lot of pockets. I have all my screwdrivers on one side and all my pliers and all that fun stuff on the other. So I'm gonna put some stuff back into here, and then after that I will show you the tools I got for the ICI job and top tools that I keep with me for those kinds of job sites. So usually on a job, my tool bag will get super messy just from throwing things in and out, because certain tasks require different tools. So after I'm done, I kind of usually throw them back in and I don't organize them. So after every time we are finished a job, or every time I get a chance to have my tools back at home between jobs, I will always go through my bag because it gets messy really quick and it gets way too heavy. So now that that's organized, I took out the top tools that I think you absolutely need if you're going to an ICI job. There's some tools here that I need to upgrade because they just didn't do the job very well, but they did work. So here's one that you don't obviously need, but it's a little Klein speaker. It's magnetic, so it'll stick to your lift, or if you're around any metal cages or conduit. It lasts a really long time. It's just good when you're allowed to, and when the super is okay with it. It's really fun to just play music. Kind of eases the mood, gets you in the swing of things. Great for starting conversations. Everyone shares their music. I recommend playing music when you can. A hammer. Obviously you're gonna need a hammer. This hammer I use in Resi, and I still like it for ICI. It's the S-Wing, I think it's 16-ounce hammer. So usually when you're hanging any pieces of strut or threaded rod, you're gonna need a hammer to do so. This goes for any job. You're always gonna need a knife. I have the Milwaukee one. This is a new pair of strippers that I got. They're the Klein one. They go from, they're the standard, 18 to 10 for solid and 20 to 12 for stranded. Mine were just really old, rusty, and I blew a couple of these holes because there's a couple things that weren't off. This you absolutely 110% need. It's a file, especially if you're doing a lot of conduit work or EMT, you're gonna be doing a lot of cutting, you're gonna be needing this. These are my channel locks, or your dogs, some people might call them. These are the Milwaukee ones. I do recommend getting a big pair and a little pair. I don't have a little pair, nor do I love this pair in particular. A lot of the guys had Nipix or the Klein ones, which they just have a different like set of teeth on them. They have a rounded center, which is great for a threaded rod. A little adjustable is also great to have. This is the Milwaukee one. It's pretty standard. It's just handy to have in your pocket. That's another thing, in ICI, they don't wear tool belts. So when you're picking tools for a job, you really want to pick the bare minimum, exactly what you need for that task, or it's just gonna be a lot of weight on your hips, or your pants are gonna be falling down. And my pants are always big to begin with, so it was kind of a struggle. This you really, really, really need. You absolutely need a level. I have the Milwaukee one. It's magnetic on one side, which is great for when you're trying to level the struts. Any EMT, pretty much every single job I've used my level for. These are the Klein Allen keys. They just swing out like that. This setup is really good if you need a little bit extra grip like I do. I don't have a lot of strength, obviously, so this kind of gives you some leverage to turn. This you don't always need. I didn't need it too much, but I needed a set of Allen keys, so this is the pair that I got. Next thing I recommend getting is either a set of speed wrenches, which I don't have, but I really need to get. They, like all of the guys had them. They were useful for every single job. I did, however, get this a while ago. It's a multi-nut driver, so it's from Klein, but it's basically got a bunch of interchangeable pieces, and it kind of all just clips together. So again, this is just like a single tool that you can have in your pocket, and you can change them as you need them. This I really recommend if you're doing 1/2 inch to 3/4 EMT, because instead of using a file, this fits right in and you're able to ream it. It's a reamer. It's got little teeth on the ends of it, which makes it really easy to ream out. Obviously a tape measure, super handy. This one was actually given to me, and if you don't do well with fractions, this one is good because it has the actual fractions on it, so it'll tell you where 5/8, half, 3/8 is, so you don't really have to think about it. This is good to have. I didn't use it too much, but it's good for when you're going to check out jobs or you need to open something up quick. It's got all of the different bits to it. If you're going to an industrial job, you 100% need a black Robbie. I don't know what they call it in the States, but the black square. Definitely gonna need one of those. A lot of the couplings, connectors to EMT is either a black or a red. Like I said, instead of the speed wrenches, I have a socket set. This one's just a cheap one from Home Depot. It's just Husky brand. It has metric and imperial. So it's just a very mini version, but it does the job. So yeah, that is all the, I think, necessary tools that you need for an ICI job. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys use. If you have anything else I can add to my collection. Definitely need some speed wrenches, definitely need a different set of dogs. And I think that's it. But the collection is slowly growing. I don't need to buy it all at once, but I'm getting there. Hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.